Long Island Sound is so beautiful, and it's a great place to gather, especially in the summer, but any time of the year it's really beautiful.
The natural beauty and the ocean air.
We are on the water. We have beautiful sailing islands to go to from the port of New London. There's a great art community in Connecticut. Connecticut supports its artists very well.
All of the great outdoor spaces, the open spaces, the trails, the parks, the ocean side, anything that has to do with outdoors. We have such a beautiful, beautiful state.
I love that it's part of New England. I love that it has such a nice coastline. I love the history. I love living here. I'm very happy. I like the fact that it's between Boston and New York. A lot of things I love about Connecticut.
So my perspective of Connecticut, I think, is entirely encompassed around New London. I don't know much about other towns around it. As a first-generation Puerto Rican, I don't really feel in my bones New England small towns. Doesn't really resonate with me very much, but Connecticut pulled me. This is my hometown. I love it very much. I love the diversity around New London.
It's really diverse. I love the diversity of it, all the way down on the shoreline, all the way down to Stamford. It's very metro, and you can get all the way up to the more rural areas, and it's just so peaceful and just a whole different atmosphere, and everything in between, including the people. There's a diversity of people, a diversity of scenes, and lots of culture all around.
The people, by far, are the most interesting, dynamic, artsy, liberal, wonderful people I know. Other than that, the landscape, the shoreline, it's a beautiful place.
Is the community and living in New London and kind of having a small town with a bigger city feel that's really focused on the arts.
Different geographical topography, there's beaches and mountains and everything in between.
The diversity of Connecticut. I definitely like the diversity. The artistic factor. We have a lot of artists, a lot of creatives in Connecticut.
Traffic on Route 95 during the summer.
And the biggest challenge, I think, are the taxes and the money that we have to pay to live in this paradise. I think that the government, state government, should be run a lot more efficiently, and that a plan should be made to make it work.
Tax structure.
Keeping our economy strong, and if we can keep our economy strong, then we can focus on all those other things that are so wonderful about being in Connecticut.
Is that there was a renaissance like a decade or so ago in the music and art scene, and that's kind of gone away. People use New London as a stepping stone, and they graduate very quickly. But I do hear that people are a little bit bored.
I think the taxes are too high, and it is kind of expensive to live in Connecticut, definitely. And I think there's a lot of old world history there, which is great, but I think also we need to almost open up a little bit more to the rest of just ideas.
The cost of living here is very difficult for a lot of people.
Even though we have the diversity, definitely being more unified.
Some of the economic difficulties that we are facing with small businesses, the taxes are high, and it's hard to maintain and profit from a small business in Connecticut.
And sometimes it's a little too small, and I feel a little trapped.
Our government and the fact that, we're highly taxed, and we need to correct that. We need to reel that in. Other than that, I love Connecticut.